Good evening, everyone. October 7th, 2019. Hope everybody's well. I got a message last night from one of my frat brothers, Tommy Miller, let alone one of my closest friends. This one's for you, Tommy. I heard you. I am paying attention. Long playing records, LPs, are challenging the sales of CDs for the first time since 1986. And I do appreciate the tip. You know, you can always tell me something you know about. I'll look into it and see what I can come up with. I do it in class anyway. Chances are I may know something about it just because of reading so much and research. But this is very interesting because the people are speaking out over streaming music, the cloud. This whole idea in general is being critiqued by the people right now. Long playing records right now in the music industry only make up about 4% of record sales. Overall, I say record, old school. LPs only make up about 4% of all music sold. That'd be streaming, CDs, etc. But right now, this year, although it's been challenging it for the past few, this year so far for the first half of the year, there has been about 240 million in sales for CDs, and there is a little over 221 million in sales for LPs. So people are speaking out. They want something a little more personal, something to take you back to what it was like, an LP. But more importantly, and I haven't talked to you yet, Tom, but I know how you think. More importantly, this is a big statement for people to stand up and say, hey, you know, you can do the cloud. We're not too interested. Go ahead. You know, maybe in 30 years it'll be something, which is what many of us said 20 years ago when they first spoke of the cloud. And we said, you're on one. I still want my stuff stored at my house. You know, global government could like delete everything I ever make or hope to make if they wanted to. So the whole idea is this perceivability towards music, specifically rock and roll as a genre, classic and new rock and roll, coming out on LPs, coming out on long playing records, and surging ahead, and most likely will lapse, I hope, CD sales for the first time since 1986. So this is a real statement about music fans, music lovers, as a devotion to grab something that means something to you, an attachment to a long playing record, and something in itself as it is for an individual, over a group, over the cloud. It will be interesting to watch. And as I always used to say, you know, yeah, sometimes you need to think out of the box, but you need to think so far out of the box, you're not in the room. You know what I mean. Hope you all have a good evening. Peace out. And don't forget the chicken. He ends up dead at the end and in a frying pan. Word. Have a good night.